Hello, FlimsyLunchTray here, and welcome to World of Warships. As today, I'm going to be talking about my new favorite ship to play in Convoy, and that is the very new Tier 9 American battleship USS Illinois. A battleship that has the Iowa hull, but has Des Moines guns, except that you have quad turrets rather than triple turrets, meaning you have 12 203mm guns as a whole. So this is actually my first game with Illinois in playing against, or playing it in Convoy. It's interesting, between these different iterations. Let's say that we have, 2-3 months or something like that between each Convoy, the iteration that we've had. And Wargaming introduces new ships in that time span. So it's fun to test out new ships to see how they perform in this game mode, Convoy. And so I'm feeling things out a little bit starting off here. One of the things, in just talking about the ship a little bit in general, as we try to focus on this Alaska starting off in here, is that because you have these Des Moines guns, the shell travel time can be quite long. Like here you can see it's a 10-second travel time just for the shells to reach where the Alaska is. So that means it's going to take a while. So you have to aim well at distance when you're using the high explosive and armor piercing. But I've talked about the ship already extensively. I'm not going to do that in this video. I'm going to talk more about the battle and what's unfolding and taking place here. So the Samagi over here, and we see the sub ping, he's too far away. The Samagi decides to slow down as he wants to use a little bit of the island for coverage, which I think he knocks out the line or Iowa from being able to shoot him possibly in that position. But we're going to switch to high explosive, and here you can see we actually have a 16-second shell travel time. As you can just see that on the bottom left indicator there, and as I'm reversing, you can see that the distance is growing as I'm just kind of reversing just a little bit here. And we're going to see if we can get some fires on the Amagi. And one of the things that works out really well, particularly with farming the Samagi at long range, is that he's a Tier 8 battleship, rather long, and he's going in reverse. Which means that it's going to be a bit easier for me to actually reliably land shells on him. Granted that we're throwing 12 of them at him, and we hit 3 salvos in the air before the first salvo lands. As you can see, we're up to over 17 seconds now. So we can do this for a little bit, and then we'll push back in. To me, Illinois plays best in the mid-range, so I would say that is the 12 to 15 kilometer window, but in particular because of these guns and their shell travel time, I'd say closer to the 12 kilometer, 10 to 12, particularly with the shell arcings, but also that these guns are really reliable, and they can be a little bit fishy at longer range. So, a Convoy. So maybe you're a new player here in World of Warships and you're new to the channel and you're like, Flimsy, you need to tell me what Convoy is about. Convoy is essentially, there's an attacking and a defending team. My team is on the attacking team, and our objective, we have 2 things we can do. One is we can destroy all 6 convoy ships, which we were just firing at a minute ago. You had the Liberty ship there. So there's 6 of those, and on this map there are 2 groups of convoys. So you have 3 ships in this first convoy, and then there's 3 later that you can see down on the IH line, 6-7 line right now on the mini-map. So your primary objective is to kill all the convoy ships, and that's typically how most attacking teams win, is by destroying all the convoy ships. The second objective that you can do, it's more difficult, is to kill all the defending team's enemy ships, because once you've destroyed and killed all the defending enemy ships, there's no one left to defend the convoy ships, so that just means instant win. If you're on the defending team, you also have 2 objectives. Your primary objective is to defend the convoy from enemy attack and from them being able to sink the ships. Or the second objective can be, as the defending team, if you destroy all the attacking team, then it's a win, instant win for your team, because there's no threats left to the convoy ships in this battle. So that's the objective, and some matches are, I would say, are complete throws. Other matches are, they can be a lot better, and it's really touch and go. Sometimes it can be based off the map of how things are. So anyhow, so I've popped a heal. It's time for us to push up. We're kind of chilling here. We don't need to go all in for the first convoy because of the second group coming. That's where our biggest concern will be. Now we have a team up to the north that's distracting several ships from the end destination. So if you're the defending team, you want to guide them to that red square in B7 for this map. That's the objective, where to get the convoy ships to safely. If you're attacking team, you want to prevent them from, any convoy ships from touching that square, that designated area. You want to kill them all before they get there. So in this situation, you can see we've actually killed 4 of the convoy ships. So this is the second group now. The top of the map shows you their health pool. So we push back up. So now we're getting into this better range. I would say these guns, you know, now we're within the 13 kilometers of this Iowa and Amagi. We're paying attention to the other Iowa. I'm kind of concerned he's gonna try to go around up on the BC line over to, say, the 4-5 line and try to get a broadside on us. So we'll probably be pushing up as I keep looking over there and seeing the CV planes coming in. But one of the things that I like so much with the Illinois is just that it's a battleship with cruiser DPM, meaning that I can more comfortably be out here in the open. I take much more punishment than I could into Salem and Des Moines, and I really enjoy playing Salem in this game mode. So we're going to focus the Amagi down as the sub picks up. Now I make a mistake here. When you see a sub, shoot the sub first before you drop the depth charge airstrike. Because by the time my salvo lands, he's already deep underwater, and it's not going to do any damage to him. But we are going to get some depth charge hits here. So the Amagi's going broadside to us, so we're going to use AP. So a nice little 5k salvo there. I think he just got hit by someone else here. There we get a lot of torpedo protection hits, so we need to raise our shot a little bit more. And we're going to use the depth charge airstrike again, and hopefully we finish off the Amagi here, as we're going to push up even more so. Also, we want to get this island between us and the Iowa that's up on the 6th line. We take out the submarine, and you can see that the Iowa is trying to get on our broadside. And now the goal is to focus on the convoy. The convoy in this situation is all that matters. There's only 5 of us left versus 8 of them, as we take out a convoy and pick up the Raider achievement. So the only thing that matters is killing the convoy. We don't have to pay attention to the enemy team. We have cruiser DPM. We have the Iowa with us. Both of our CVs are running down the 1 line right now. We have South Alaska far to the north. But as long as we kill the cruiser ships, we win. And you know, you have a Lepanto way far in the back. Cleveland's not even visible right now. So when you're the defending team, you actually need to defend the convoy ships from the front. Gasp. Who would have thought? So we're going to kill him, and there you go. So we are running some economic bonuses, so we got 1.5 million credits. We pick up Nerves of Steel, which just be twice as many enemy ships remaining, and the damage cause enemy ships must not at least 50% of your ship's base HP. So 144,000 damage, 5 destroyed. We're going to top the team with 1,958 base XP. And you see there's only 4 of us left, and there's still 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So our potential damage was 1.3 million. So we began to take a lot of damage here at the end, so we were really saving our health pool for the end of the battle, that last little iteration of the second convoy attack. Because that's what mattered, right? So we just chilled. We didn't have to be aggro earlier. We could be more aggro towards the latter part of that battle. So Illinois is fun, very fun to play in Convoy. I've been really enjoying the ship, between her fantastic guns of her high explosive and armor piercing. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe if you do want to see more. If you're subscribed, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. And you can also catch me on Twitch. So I started streaming as of yesterday. We'll have goals to have a minimum of once a week stream. So make sure to follow me there. And the link is actually already in the description below where you can find the Twitch channel. So until next time, take care.